or 6, whichever one you want to do. All right, and with that being said, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Get our cars lined up. No more laps. Cars lined up. Marshals to your spots, please. I need 2 volunteer marshals, please. I need 2 volunteer marshals, please. 2 volunteer marshals. I need somebody top of the hill. I need somebody on 6. And all my marshals standing other than the ones that are on a bucket. Thank you. Thank you, Matt. All right, once again, you guys are going to get called out by your names. So with that being said, thank you, Maddie. And drivers ready, marshal ready to go. I want to call your names. John Rossiter. Ian Pease. Johnny. Ruben. Jarrett. And Paul. All right, we're off and running with our first official qualifying effort. Coming at you for our 2024 1UP Buggy Challenge here at Hobby Action Raceway. Race number 2, you should be through tech. Race 2, you should be through tech. Race 3, you need to be in tech. 5-minute qualifiers going on. All right, we are rolling with race number 1. 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. Paul Fontaine. Throwing it down cold. One for you there, Brock. Marshall in the jump section. Watch in jump section, guys. Watch jump section. Watch jump section. Jump section's clear. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Paul Fontaine leading out. Trying to set the tone early on. 12 and a 5:08. Roster to the 8. 11 and a 5:19. Ian Pease with a 5 flat. Roster to the 9th with a 5:08. 2:15 and 2:45 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll need these 6 drivers, and I am going to need about 3 volunteer corner marshals. Need about 3 to 4 volunteer corner marshals to help me out with race number 2. Thank you, Debbie. .245 in. Watching the jump section. Thank you, Riley.
2 minutes left.
Boom. 3:10 in. 1:45 to go. You're watching race number 1. First of 5. 21.5 lock timing. Brought to you by AK Racing Products. Paul Fontaine leading us out, 12 and a 5:11. Up the hill, down the hill. Sporting the one color wonder. But he's got some flags on it, so that's giving him some extra speed. Thank you, Riley. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. You're watching.
1 minute left.
Paul Fontaine on top. Ian Pease in the 2. Roster the 8 in the 3. Wow. That's like free. That's pretty free. Drivers, you got 25 seconds left to go. 25 seconds left to go. Paul Fontaine on top. 12 and a 5:14. Pease in the 2. Roster in the 3. Less than 5, drivers, less than 5, less than 5. Again, drivers, when I do call you done, you guys are going to park your cars in that upper corner. Turn them off, coming back out, find a marshalling spot. Time has expired on the master clock. Keep on rolling. Keep on rolling.
Ian Pease.
Ian Pease, you are done. Everyone else will be done when you cross the start-finish line. John Rossiter, the 8, you're done. Jared Thornton, you are done. Johnny, you are done. Waiting on Paul. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab those blowers. Are blowing off your areas. I will need 3 volunteer corner marshals to help me out with race number 2. Drivers from race number 1, I need you guys back on the track, please. Drivers from race 1, need you guys back on the track, please. Do not disappear on me. All right, it's going to roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in. Marshals to your spot, please.
Michael Swiss, Scott Gordon, Ray Schmidt, Chris Myers, Wendy Morrow, Brendan Chandler.
Thank you, Branson.
One minute to the start of the race.
See. All right, and with that being said, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Go get our cars lined up. No more laps. I need a volunteer corner marshal on cone number 4 on the back jump section. Volunteer corner marshal on cone number 4. Need a marshal. Matt, out front for me, please. Matt. I need a volunteer corner marshal on cone number 4, please. Thank you, Rachel. All right, you guys know the routine. You're going to go when I call your names. Scott, Greg, Brandon, Michael, Chris, Ray, and Randy. All right, we are rolling with race number 2. Second batch of 21.5 lock timing. Race number 3, you should be through tech. Race 3, you should be through tech. Race 4, you need to be in tech. Right, everybody hunting down. Paul Fontaine, 12 and a 5:12. All right, leading us out is going to be Scott Borden. Ray Schmidt in the 2, Greg Clark in the 3, Mike A in the 4. 2 in, 3 to go. Thank you. After this race, I will need a couple volunteer marshals. Watching the back jump section. Thank you, Branson. Good job. Scott Borden on top. Greg Clark in the 2. Galler getting the workout. Thank you, Jeremy. 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. Race number 3. Third batch of 21.5 lock timing. Rolling to a track near you. Coming up next. Borden on top.
2 minutes.
Now Greg Clark on top, 12 and a 5, 15. It's about 3.5 seconds off the current TQ of Fontaine. Race 2 on track. Thank you, Matt. Watching the back jump section. Greg Clark on top. Scott Borden in the 2. Race number 3. You kids should be in tech. Race 4. You need to be in tech. Race 4. You need to be in tech. Race 5. It should be on your packed social calendar to be thinking about it. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. March top of the hill. It is clear. Greg Clark leading out.
1 minute.
Under a minute to go, drivers. Under a minute to go. Greg Clark 5:17. Borden with a 5:25. Schmidt with a 5:16. Fontaine feeling a little moxie over there. Watching the back jump section. Watching the back jump section. Clear. Thank you, Branson. Time starting to wind down. Keep on rolling, drivers. Keep on rolling. Less than 20. Less than 20. Less than 10, guys. Less than 10. Less than 10. Less than 5. Time has expired on the master clock. Keep on rolling until I call you kids done. Everybody will be done when you cross our finish line. Mike, you are done.
Greg Clark. Ray Schmidt.
Gentlemen,
Brandon
throwing
Chandler.
your cars out.
Scott Borden.
I still have cars finishing.
Chris Firestone. Randy Martin.
And that is the race. I'll stop, I'll stop. Marsh, go grab those blowers, start blowing off the track. Okay.
Michael Wisdom.
Taking the win, Greg Clark. 12 and 5, 16.
The race is completed.
Drivers race number 2. 6 goes to, yes, comes round to 1. Not too bad. I will need probably 2 volunteer marshals. 2 volunteer marshals to help me out the next race. 2 volunteer corner marshals to help me out the next race. Race number 3. Roll them out, check them in. Race 3, roll them out, check them in. Marshals to your spots, please.
Ryan Works. Jeremy Madrid. Rich Brown. Ronnie Goss. Aaron Ferrara. Wyatt Eichelberger.
Watch back jump section. I need a marshal in the back jump section, please. All right, and with that being said, no more laps. No more laps. Get our cars lined up. No more laps. Marshals to your spots, please. I need 2 volunteer marshals, please. I need 2 volunteer marshals, please. Need somebody in the center and somebody on 6. Thank you, guys. All right, y'all know the routine. Go when I call your names.
45 seconds.
Ryder Clark. Ronnie Goss. Aaron Ferrara. Jeremy Madrid. Wyatt Eichenberger. Curtis Chandler. Rich Brown. And Brian Juarez. Everybody